morale's really good. We're not happy with the position we came in. We came in 9th, but to be honest, everyone was really confident. They actually worked out that there was nothing they did wrong. The actual sailing, we for 4 or 5 days had the highest mileage in the fleet. When we actually got wind, we can sail faster than anyone, so we know next leg, look out, we're going to be there. We had an amazing sail across the Atlantic. We really enjoyed it. We had a bit of everything. In one 24-hour period, we had every sail out of the bag hanked on and put back in the bag. We had incredible boat speeds. We carried a lot of canvas in a force 9 gale. I think the top speed we recorded on one of the surfs was 26 knots. Everyone had a big grin on their face. It's the adrenaline rush. Amazing. Scary seas. Some people were scared, but a couple of days in, they got used to it. They knew what it was about. The best bit of video we saw was our young Luke helming in the middle of that gale, and an awesome bit of footage. You can just see the boat speed. You can see his facial expressions. It epitomises what sailing is for me. I mean, it was the grin on his face, you could just see it. He loved it, every minute of it. The crew enjoyed it immensely and gained a lot of confidence in the boat and themselves. This race, I mean, in one day you had everything. Coming in on the last day, we actually went from 35 knots down to 3 knots and then back up to 35. The changes were happening so quick, it was amazing. Looking good for the future.
It was a lot of fun helming, actually having a bit of wind to work with, and having some waves to go up and down in and do some surfing. When the wind came around behind us, we set the number 2 sail out on the pole, and we ended up getting some of our top speeds of the race. One of our crew recorded 23 knots of boat speed. My top one was 18.9, but the helming was certainly a lot of fun this leg. Very fast, and although our position was only 9th place, we actually had some of the top speeds of the fleet while we were doing this leg, so we're proud of that. A little bit left behind in the initial weather system, but I managed to keep up for the rest of the race and get here with some really good sailing, so we're pleased about that.